Well, hello and greetings. I am Jay the Practitioner. I am a licensed spiritual practitioner. I also know all is well. All is well with me. All is well with you. And yes, my friends, all is well in this vast universe that we coexist in together, in spite of the appearances, together. Please believe that. Please believe that. Hey, if you can do me a favor, you get a chance, just go ahead and just tap that subscriber button next to my channel. If you like it, let me know as well. If you have comments, please feel free to leave me any and all comments. I answer all my comments. More importantly, thank you. I so greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so very much. Now, as is my custom, let's just go ahead and just center ourselves, connect to source. Close your eyes if you choose. In, out, in, and out. Today, my talk is entitled, Talk is Cheap. My talk is entitled, Talk is Cheap. You know, it's one thing to attend a religious setting, church, lecture, and to hear a good talk, to hear a good sermon. You hear it, you take it in, and it's another thing to implement that in our day-to-day walk. It's another thing to just to implement, take that and implement in our day-to-day walk. You know, and there are times when I'll ask someone that have gone to a church setting, I'll ask them, hey, how was church? The response, oh man, that was good. Oh, it was so good. That preacher was preaching. Oh, it was just for me. I said, really? Really? What was said? I mean, what was said for you? And invariably, I'll get a blank stare. Imagine that. Just imagine that. Now, I get it. I was raised in a traditional church setting. There's a lot going on in church these days. A lot going on in church these days. There's the music. There's praise and worship. There's more music. There's a lot going on in churches these days. Now, I have nothing against praise and worship. I have nothing against good music. But I liken that as the appetizer. That's the appetizer before the meal. The meal is a lesson. That's the entree. That's the meal. And what's challenging is to take what we've just heard, and we said it was good, to implement that Monday through Saturday. Again, just to take that into our day-to-day and implement that in our walk throughout the entire week. You know, I don't know about you, but when I go to a lecture, when I go to a church setting, I love everything that's going on. I like it. But I'm going there to get fed. I'm going there to get something that I can implement in my walk, in my day-to-day, that's going to give me real transformation in my life, whatever that might be. I don't mind the entertainment, but I don't want the entertainment to be a distraction of what I'm there for. To take what was said and to implement that into my day-to-day walk. Because if I can't, then talk is cheap. I've got nothing from that message, or that sermon, that lesson. Here's a scripture from the Bible. James 1:2 says, James 1:2 says, we are to be doers of the word, not just hearers only. James 1:22. We are to be doers of the word, not just hearing it. Not just hearing it. Imagine that. Just imagine that. Now, my friends, I want to take us into meditation just for a bit. I want you to find a nice, comfortable spot. Nice and comfortable. Close your eyes, if you choose, and repeat these words to you. I am a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. I'm a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. Well, thoughts will come. Thoughts will go. Recognizing you are so much more than your thoughts. so much more than your thoughts, while affirming, I am a doer for change in my life. I am a doer for change in my life. In my life. In my life. As we begin to come back into our current state of awareness, take a breath. Let it out. One more, just a deep, deep breath. Let it out. Begin to open your eyes when you're ready. Stretch a bit. So talk is cheap. When you hear something that resonates with you, be willing to implement that into your life. Be a doer of that word, not just a hearer, but a doer. And as always, peace and richest blessings. Until we meet again, namaste.